Alright, hello Professor and class of Principles of Public Administration. Um, Today I will be discussing about e-government and how e-government has changed in the past years and also how it impacts our daily life. Alright, so e-government is a way to do government things online that makes life easier and simpler. Dealing with more mundane government documents or having to go to actual city halls or government buildings is pretty much now a thing of the past. To get things done, for instance, renewing a driver's license, you can go online and renew them, which is pretty cool, and I also need to do. You no longer have to wait in long lines at the DMV or make an appointment to hopefully come in early to get a renewal and stuff like that. There's also things that you can deal with like tax, citizenship, transportations, dealing with court information, and yeah, stuff like that. But as of now, these days we have social media, mobile apps, and some interactive websites that pretty much can aid for government things. Like I said, with the e-health and education and all that, which is pretty cool. These government websites now have changed in the last decade. So when I think of government and new technology, I think about maybe like tablets and wearables like watches and sometimes also VR for like possibly government things. When I think of VR though, I think of the government buildings, like doing a VR of doing like the Oval Office and stuff like that, or maybe your city hall or wherever a government building's at. Like, where's the location? Pretty much like Google Maps, but except you just have the VR version, and maybe they go inside the buildings and checking stuff like that out. Pretty cool. Wearable GPS also, um, just to locate wherever your government's at. I don't think much about the smart home and Amazon deliveries, and then there was a reference or an example about like Pokemon being connected with government. That part a little confused me. I was wondering if it either meant like just technology wise how much it advanced, or how could we use that for government issues. But most definitely technology has definitely changed in the last uh, 10 to 20 years. Um, let's see. I understand how some of these technology advances could give the government ideas, though. Like, for instance, why can't we vote for presidency or governors or state senators through like our phones or computers? We still have to go to an actual like school or some place where we have to do ballots and stuff. I get the understanding of maybe doing that is more fun and voting yes or no on props and stuff like that, but some people just don't have time, or some people have work. Not everybody has free time, so it makes sense to do a more e-government kind of situation with presidencies and voting for props and stuff like that. And also possibly even getting notified, maybe having an app for your federal and state and maybe even a city app, just so you can be close with your communities. That'd be really helpful. Um, I'm trying to think of an example. Could be of like for the city app, there could be a post that gets notified to you saying like there was an incident somewhere on this street looking for a car. So it can be for good things, or it could just be for different things like big event for let's see, big event for I can't really think right now, but I think you guys get the gist of it. Anyways, what I can say is e-government has impacted also a lot of people's lives. um, due to the fact that it saves people time and the hassle of actually going to a physical place, carrying actual documents, and having to wait and deal with whatever person you have to deal with for all your documents, and hopefully it goes through. What's great now is you can just click on the website. It'll tell you, hey, you want to go to this exact spot, maybe transportation. Put in your DMV information, just point and click, and it'll pretty much give you all the things you need. And then boom, you're done. So I guess like e-government saves gas money, your personal time, and then having to deal with all the stress. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and basically that's how I feel about e-government. I have right here all the pictures of also what e-government does to environment, parks, safety, firefighting, and civil defense, jobs, transportation, welfare. So, yeah, the government hopefully it just keeps getting better and much more simpler for the community, and hopefully we can grow to even voting for presidency and all that as well. Uh, Thank you.